guys, in this video we are going to learn about the dynamic member lookup in Shift. So this dynamic member lookups plays a very important role in the development of Shift. So this particular dynamic member layer lookup is used to improve the interoperability between the dynamic languages such as Python and JavaScript. So basically this dynamic lookup is used to have an more interoperability between the other languages such as Shift like Pythons and JavaScript. So in other languages like they have this kind of lookups, but Shift has introduced it recently. So this is some of the Shift examples which was released by an Apple. So I just tell you what it will do and how we can play with this dynamic lookup. So for that, without waiting, let's jump into the project. And as I told you, like this dynamic lookups can be done with the two different types. One is using with a string and another using with a key path. Let's see how it is going to work. So don't worry about this. And this dynamic lookups is working with help of an subscript. Like I will explain you how subscript works in this session. So let's take an example. I have already wrote a code for a structure. So in the structure, like there are two different types of structure. One is developer and another one is a project manager. I just taking this kind of example to get this concept in a real-time manner. So there are two kind of structure. So one is the name of the developer, which is a let variable, and another one is a project manager. This as an string as a name of the manager, and another one is as a manager. This having an structure of developer, this will having an name of a developer. So this is basically there's a two different kind of structure, and this structure is having conformed with another structure. So that's the thing. Okay, so I'm just going to create an object for a project owner. So let object project owner. So I'm just going to create a project manager for it. So it has a name of the project and developer. So before that, let me create an object for developer. Developer object equal to developer. Yes. Okay. So the developer name is Ronnie, and I'm just going and pasting it here. And the project manager name is Tinny. Okay. Enough. Okay. So so basically a product owner is having an access to the project manager, and that project manager in turn having an access to the developer. So in case if I want to print anything from the object project owner, means object dot project owner dot name of the manager. So dot manager dot name of the developer. Yes, I'm just going to print this. Okay, I'm just going to print and run the screen. Yes, so the expected behavior is like it has to print the name as Ronnie, because the reason is like this project owner is having an interact with the manager, and this manager interacts with the name of the developer. So we have kept the name as Ronnie before itself, so it states printed out as Ronnie. Yes, so this is actually a very common thing which everyone knows. So in this we are going to insert a dynamic lookup, member lookup, and let's see how it is going to happen. So consider this case. So every time a project owner has to interact with the manager of the project, and that project manager in turn go to the developer and gets the detail of this project. So in a real time we are just going to move this particular changes, and we are just going to give an access to the developers with the help of without interacting with the manager, so that each project owner can go to the developer and they can interact with him. So how it will be done with help of member lookup. Let's see how it's done. So before that, we have to create an at variable for objective c dynamic member lookup. So this dynamic member lookup indicates like we are going to do something in a dynamic member lookup. So once we have created this particular keyword, our compiler will tells you like we have to give whether it is an subscript of a string type or subscript of a key path type. So let's go and create a subscript for it. Subscript, it's going to return a type string. So let me go and return the string, and here dynamic member of type string. So here I'm just getting a manager dot name of the developer. Yes, so I'm just cleaning the project. Okay, it's done. Yeah, so as I told you, there are two different kind of steps is there. One is uh, okay, the syntax is wrong. So one is using an string and another one is using an key path. So first let us see the string example, and after that let's move forward to the key path example. So it's kept like dynamic member. Okay. Okay, yeah. So in this way, I just declare a subscript of its type dynamic member, and it is going to get a string value, and we can return whatever return types we need. So we can return string, we can return integer, we can return double. It doesn't care about the return type. We can give whatever we need. So that's a main thing which we need to understand over here. So as I told you before, is like we are just going to cut an interaction of the project manager, and we are going to give access of the project owner to directly interact with the developer. So instead of this line, we are just going to print an other line called object project owner. So he is going to directly communicate with the name of the developer. So let's take like need developer name. Okay, it is so awkward to see this kind of thing. What it will do, need a developer name. So let's see that. So let me run the code. Okay, yes, this also returns Ronnie. Okay, so what it is doing is like first it will go for the project owner, and it will check for the subscript. This subscript is getting an argument of type int, and this particular value returning the manager dot name of the objects. So this manager is interacting with this developer and getting the name of the developer. Already we have given a Ronnie as an developer name, so this manager is interacting with the developer. But here in the project owner is directly getting the name of the developer. So instead I have just I can give like 1 2 3. Okay, we can give whatever string we need, but it's going to return name of the developer. So let's see. Okay, this time also it's giving a Ronnie. Yeah, so I'm doing this just okay, it's wrong. Yeah, ABCD like that. And let's see this time what is going to happen. Yeah, I'm just running the code. Okay, as expected, this time also we are getting an Ronnie as an printout. So in this way, like the subscript is helping out the dynamic member lookup and getting an integer value as an string value as an argument, and it's return a type of string. As I told you, like you can return integer, you can return double, whatever it is up to the user specification and requirement. You can return whatever you need. So in this case, I'm just getting an string. So as I told you before, is like there are two different kind. We can go with an subscript of a member dynamic member lookup. We have another lookup with the help of key path. Let's see that as well as. Okay, so I'm just commenting out the already written string value. So let's go for this. So here in this second key path, we are just taking the like t as an generic value, which is going to get an argument of type key path. So in this key path we have specified a developer as an key role. So this particularly denotes to the developer structure. So in this manager, I'm just getting a manager of type and key path of this argument. So this going to return whatever we are specifying in the developer. So let's see that. So as I commented out the string example, so it's giving an error, so I just comment out this. So again I'm going to print the object project owner, object project owner. So here you see like I can able to access the manager, like a manager, as well as name of the manager, as well as name of the developer. You see if I keep and dot, you see like I can access three. One is name manager, which is belongs to the manager structure, and name of the manager, which is belongs to the manager structure. And you see like name of the developer, because this key path is going to get an object which is specified in the developer structure. So I just printed out the name of the structure. So this particular going to get a value from the return type over here. So I just keep a breakpoint for your understanding. So let me run the code and let's see what is going to print. As we know, like this is going to get the print the name of the developer. So this time it first it prints the normal default value, default behavior, and next time it prints a Ronnie. Yes. So in this time also it prints a Ronnie. Yeah, that's nice. Yes. So this is the two different kind of methodology we can integrate this dynamic member lookup into a project. So for testing purpose, like explanation purpose, I have used and subscript for this kind of thing. But on an real time, we should not do like this kind of thing. For testing purpose only, I just expand you with the help of like this. So I hope like you have a clear knowledge about the dynamic lookup and how it has been done and how the subscript is helping over this. So that's a thing. So if you have any query regarding this, means just leave a comment below, and if hit a like button if you like this video, and subscribe for more video like this. Bye bye.
If you wanna run away with me, I know a galaxy and I could take you for a ride. I had a premonition that